And welcome to the first video of what I hope will be a semi-comprehensive documentation of my experience with CodeCrew Code School. My first week, the second week, and week 3 of our 4th week, my 5th week, week 11 of the CodeCrew Code School Bootcamp, week 12, week 14. Welcome to week 22 of my CodeCrew Code School journey. Welcome to the end of CodeCrew Code School. So I've completed the 6 months of CodeCrew Code School, and I'm no longer required to make these videos and to have these reflective moments, but I did want to take a couple of minutes to kind of talk through my general feelings towards the program, how my presentation of my passion project, which I talked about in my previous video, went, and some next steps for me and where I see myself as a developer in the coming months and years. So starting with my graduation and the presentation of my passion project. So on Friday, I gave a presentation of my passion project, which is the full stack Django web application Safe Travels, a site that allows users to create, view, and share travel logs, which are snapshots of their travel experiences for the purposes of planning a trip or kind of reminiscing on a past trip of their own. So I gave a nice, neat 5-minute spiel about the process, the mentality behind the app, and the final product, which you can access, is fully deployed on my portfolio, autumnragland.com. And the presentation was a wonderful way for me to speak publicly about the work that I've been doing and that I've been working up to for the last 6 months to technical people and non-technical people. So some family and friends were there. There were also potential employers from FedEx, International Paper, other important Memphis companies, but it was a really great opportunity, and it gave me a chance to speak to developers and family in depth about what I've been doing for the last 6 months. So that's what my life looked like, I guess a week ago. And now I've just been kind of relaxing for the last week and for this upcoming week, which I'll be out of town for. But when I come back in the second week of July, I will walk into kind of the next steps of the program, which is kind of career planning and things like that. So the program has officially ended in the coding bootcamp capacity, but we still receive a lot of support and help when it comes to landing that dev job. So I'll be in job search mode for all of July, starting in the second week, until I get hired. And luckily I'll be able to go into the classroom and still meet with my teachers and administrators of the program in order to figure out the best place for me as a developer and to continue to enhance my skills. So I'm still coding. I've been doing a lot of little coding challenges on Code Wars, which is an awesome free site that just gives you challenges at varying levels. So I'm keeping up and thinking about the future when it comes to my career as a developer. In a general sense, I'd love to work with front-end development. Design has been a passion of mine, as you all have heard me talk about countless times, and I want to keep that passion alive, and I think that front-end is a great way to channel that. But you know, I'm equipped to be a full-stack developer, and that's how I'm selling myself. So I'm really excited to see where I land and what opportunities I can get my hands on. And you know, my next month is just gonna look like applying to jobs, going to interviews, networking, everything like that, trying to land that job. So that's kind of me, but I do want to talk a little bit about the program. I mean, I'm not sure who is watching these videos besides me and my instructors, but in case you're somebody who is thinking about a boot camp, or is thinking about CodeCrew specifically, or is actually going to CodeCrew and came across my videos and wanted to know what it was going to be like in the end, I just wanted to throw out a couple of like real general kind of impressions of the program. Maybe like 2 or 3 important things. So the first and most important is that the time required outside of class is not an option. It's very intense and it's very fast paced, and I'm incredibly lucky to be able to devote my entire day basically to coding while I was in this program. I didn't have to work while I was doing the boot camp, and I think that was my biggest advantage, is that I had the time. So if you have the time, if you can make the time, because it'll make all the difference. The second is that the support that we received from CodeCrew specifically has been phenomenal. The instructors really care. They're very knowledgeable. Aaron Johnson, our director, has put a lot of thought and effort into this program. Speaking for CodeCrew specifically, I think that's been phenomenal, just the support that we've received. And I just definitely have a little bit of a fear about how I'll be perceived, because I don't have a degree in computer science, and I'm not sure how much of a roadblock that's gonna be, but I do feel confident and competent as a developer, and that's the best that we could hope for. So I might be doing more of these videos just for my own sake, but as far as CodeCrew related things goes, this is probably the last one. Feel free to go back and watch some of the other videos about more specific topics. I usually list what I talk about in the description or in the like the image. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll keep you updated.